Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Price has basically just moved sideways since the last video. It remains my view that this could be a B wave here to the downside, which should result in a C wave rally, but really only if we break above that descending trend line. Did talk about that in the previous video that, you've got this descending trend line and the market seems to be adhering very well to it. So it needs a breakout to at least have a first indication that the B wave low is in. The problem is with these B waves, they can overshoot to the downside. I would then have to recount the A wave in a different way. That's possible, but the B wave is a difficult species. Yeah, it is one of the most difficult waves, and if things seem to be unexplainable or manipulated, it's often a B wave. Just to know that. Still would like to see this fourth wave to reach at least 320. The peak here at around 298 was just a bit too shallow for a wave 4. So I'm not happy with that. And that's why I'm still upholding this ABC correction here on the chart for now. I might change my view in the next few days, depending on what the chart does. The point here is the downside, the downtrend is going on here until we break above that descending trend line. And it takes a break above that level to give us at least a minimum indication, a very first indication that a low is in here for the B wave. But so far the market hasn't really produced a lot. I mean, we haven't made a new low, at least something like a double bottom. Now they are never good because they often break. I think we haven't made a new low yet, but its chances are quite high it will break. But either way, if we see a signal by, for example, through a break of the trend line to the upside, then it's worth watching if the C wave to the upside has started into the 320 region or higher. Now, it's still time to talk about a more direct sell-off scenario as well. As you know, primarily I'm still waiting for one more low for Natgas. Now we might be looking for the $1 level here, maybe a little bit higher. In this scenario, the wave 4 would have to sit here. I'm not happy with it because the wave 4 in this scenario would be extremely shallow. It is possible though. It's even possible that the wave 4 unfolds as a triangle, but that is a bit too early, to really highlight that. As a triangle, it would look like A wave to the upside, B wave to the downside, C wave to the upside, D wave down, and E wave up. And then eventually it would come down. I wouldn't rule that out, and I wouldn't rule that out because if you don't get a strong retracement in terms of reaching the fib levels in this wave 4, maybe it's choosing to correct over time. Just be aware of that, but it's too early to say that. And a wave 4 often is or tends to be a triangle, so we just need to have that on the radar. Okay, but a direct sell-off scenario, of course, is possible. I would then have to count this as the wave 4. Not very happy with it, but possible. And we would then be here in this fifth wave currently to the downside, ready for a new low. And the subwave structure would look as follows. I would count the moves down of the 298 high as a wave 1. This here would be a wave 2, and we would now be in a third wave. Probably not finished yet. We should then see a fourth and a fifth wave down eventually, right? So that's sort of how it would play out. But then we need that break, certainly below the 22nd of February low. And then I might change my view, but then, B waves can also overshoot to the downside. So it's tough. It's a bit difficult. Either way, bulls are not very strong here. Bulls aren't really showing up. So we might need a bit more patience here to get a bit more clarity. But for now, it's a very, very deep in support. But we need to see that signal that the C wave has started by breaking above that descending trend line. So otherwise there is not much more to add. Hope we'll get a bit more action maybe in the next few days. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.